The Battle of Shiganshina District is an amazing confrontation. Hajime Isayama uses certain writing techniques to make this battle so tense, thrilling, and surprising. I will go over the techniques and most of the instances that they are used in this battle. Technique 1. Rapid new information. New events keep happening in rapid succession, creating a fast pace for the war. This can be seen all over the war, so I won't specify any moments, but the other techniques are much more interesting. Technique 2. Setups. This arc establishes specific details that can be used in the near future to set up a plot twist or adapt the tactics that each side is using. In episode 13, the story establishes the goal of the Survey Corps, sealing 2 gates. That's the setup. This allows us to know exactly what the heroes want, how well they're doing, and how close they are to accomplishing their goal. All of these things can now be played with for dramatic effect, which would be the payoff. For example, when Eren plugs the first wall, it feels like the mission is going smoothly, but by the time the enemies attack, the mission feels like it might become a failure. Additionally, Eren adds that if the enemy knows their plan, they'll target Eren, so they're all wearing hoods as a countermeasure. The warrior's goal is established to be capturing Eren in previous arcs and in part of Eren's monologue that I just mentioned. Armin finds burn marks on the wall, setting up that the enemies are already nearby. He also found pots and lights as more proof. This leads them to believe that there were 3 people, not 2. This sets up that Zeke is with them. Reiner and Bertolt are even shown seeing Eren transform from an unknown location. One payoff is Reiner hiding in the wall. Another payoff is Zeke being an enemy in this battle. How Armin finds enemies in the wall is based on the setup from the end of Season 1. There was a titan in the wall. This inspired Armin to check inside the walls, which was paid off when they found Reiner hiding there. Erwin also realizes an inconsistency based on how the pots cooled. The enemies should have had 2 minutes if they noticed them by sight or sound, but that wouldn't have been enough time for the pots to cool. This means that they had a lot of time to prepare. The setup continues when Zeke transforms. A row of titans can be seen standing around him. Erwin notices a titan on all 4s. The payoff to all this is his deduction. That titan didn't just transform, and could have been the enemy scout that warned the others, which would explain why they had time to prepare. That titan is the cart titan, another titan shifter. When Levi tries to kill Reiner in episode 13, Reiner is still conscious and able to transform. Levi speculates that his failed attempt was due to another titan power. This is the setup that allows Reiner to survive another fatal attack from the Thunder Spears. It is explained by him shifting his consciousness to another part of his body. At the end of episode 13, the enemy's plan is explained. They want to close off the hero's exit and kill all the horses so that they can corner and eventually slaughter them. This setup, like the first, lets us know how close or far each side is to victory, and it can be played with for dramatic effect. When Eren seals the wall, he is still active. This is a setup for how much stamina Eren has now. The payoff is at the end of the battle, when the attack titan pretends to fall so that Eren can sneak attack the colossal titan. When Erwin gives orders, the Thunder Spears are shown and implied to be effective against the armored titan. How they are used is explained in a flashback. That's the setup. The payoff is when they destroy the armored titan. After the colossal's explosion, only the main 6 are shown to have survived the attack. That's the setup. The payoff is the future drama. During the suicide charge, Erwin can be seen being hit in the stomach and falling down. That's the setup. We the audience assume he's dead because the story has killed important characters in the past. The payoff is the plot twist that he's still alive. As the battle continues, Armin notices that Bert has gotten skinnier due to using his steam attacks. That's the setup. This detail was also set up the first time Reiner and Bert captured Eren. The payoff is Armin's plan to force Bert to expel steam, enough so that Eren could easily kill him. On the Armored Titan side, Mikasa establishes that they only have 3 Thunder Spears left to kill him. This setup allows us to know how much danger the heroes are in, and is paid off through dramatic tension. From the previous arc and this battle, it is established that the soldiers have an injection that will turn a person into a Titan. After Armin is burned, he is shown to be still breathing. These setups are paid off in the end when they have to decide who to save. Technique 3. Build and release tension. In writing, tension is defined as the feeling that something bad is about to happen. Along with the fast pace, the buildup of tension keeps the audience on the edge of their seats and allows the story to explode with an epic reveal. Armin finds proof that the warriors are close. The tension is increased by the fact that no titans can be seen, despite being on a battlefield. We are also shown Reiner and Bert watching, but not where they're hiding. When Eren seals the first hole, the plan is going too smoothly, increasing the idea that something will go wrong. Armin finds more proof that they are close. The soldiers searching on the wall, along with the possibility of an enemy hiding within them, increases the tension. It explodes when Reiner attacks. Later, when Reiner roars, what he's signaling is unknown. This is quickly released with Bert's arrival. Bert tells Reiner something off screen. When the soldiers go to attack Reiner, they find him lying on his back, preventing them from finishing him off. The tension is released when the bad thing happens. Bert uses his explosive transformation. When there are only 6 remaining to stand against the colossal titan, they realize that they have to defeat him on their own to avoid a pincer attack against them. After the Thunder Spears fail on Bertolt, Reiner gets back up. At the same time, Zeke is launching stones at the soldiers facing him. The situation is nearly hopeless. When Sasha misses her Thunder Spear, tension increases because we knew they only had 3 left, and that all 3 were needed to kill Reiner. And for the final events, Eren being still alive is believable due to his specific damage being shown. We also know Armin is alive because he was shown breathing. Finally, we know that there's one injection and one Titan Shifter available to be eaten. So when the last decision has to be made, the 10th scene has all the information previously set up to make everything plausible and the scene incredible. Technique 4. Plot twists. A plot twist needs to have some kind of foreshadowing so that it is believable. A lot of the established information is used for the plot twists. Due to Armin's deduction, the possibility of an enemy hiding in the wall was set up. The setup and tension was capitalized upon when Reiner shows up and kills a soldier. Because Armin established that there were 3 cups, we could come to the conclusion that it was Reiner, Bert, and Zeke. The story capitalizes on this by executing the plot twist of the Beast Titan and his army waiting outside. Erwin says that the Titan on all 4s is intelligent. This leads to the plot twist that it was a Titan Shifter. Reiner's newly established conscience moving allows him to survive the Thunder Spear's attacks and call for someone. Earlier, we saw Bert hiding somewhere. He was shown, then Reiner was shown. This allowed us to assume that Reiner and Bert were together. Later, we were shown the Cart Titan was carrying barrels. This information is used to execute the plot twist of the Colossal Titan's surprise attack from the barrel. When the explosion happens, a soldier can be seen jumping to cover Hanji, so when she shows up later, alive, it is somewhat believable. Before Armin executes his plan with Eren, he tells him that neither of them can die because they are both going to see the ocean. He even throws in that he's never lied to him, so when he sacrifices his life to allow Bertolt to be taken down, it comes as a surprise, but it also could be predicted that he would do this because he said, "It depends on how much I can take," implying that he plans to wear off the Colossal's flesh. After seeing how dangerous it was earlier, the viewers could predict that he might die in the process. Armin and Eren discuss a plan, and then the attack titan falls down. The plan to decrease Bert's flesh and steam was already established, so when Armin sacrifices his life for seemingly nothing, it only makes sense that the plan was for Eren to launch a sneak attack. Additionally, the fact that Eren can still be active after just using his Titan was established at the start of the battle. Technique 5. Adapting. Both sides change their plans to adapt to new circumstances. The way both sides deploy their troops, use their unique abilities and weapons to their advantage, and are forced to continually respond and adapt to the opponent's decisions is amazing. To protect Eren from being spotted, they all wear hoods once again. Because of the cups, the mission is halted so that the soldiers can search for the enemy. They switch to searching the walls due to Armin's suggestion. The warriors' initial plan was for Reiner to attack from inside the wall and Zeke from outside. Zeke also cut off their escape route, forcing the soldiers to stay and fight. Zeke plans to further remove any escape options by sending the Titans at the horses, which would cage the soldiers in. Eren responds by sending 3 squads to protect the horses and 2 squads to attack Reiner. He assigns Levi the task of killing the Beast Titan. Reiner climbs the wall and has the objective of killing the horses and escaping. The soldiers respond by bringing out the attack titan. Eren pretends to escape, forcing Reiner to focus on him rather than the horses. Eren also fights away from the wall to prevent Bert from interrupting again. Using the established Thunder Spears, the soldiers have the goal of surrounding Reiner and killing him with them once Eren provides the opportunity. They start with his eyes and then his nape. After Reiner roars, Zeke launches Bert to detonate, but he's unable to when he sees that he might kill Reiner too. Bert buys enough time for Reiner to lay on his back to protect him from the upcoming explosion. Bert's transformation wipes out most of the soldiers assigned to attack the armored titan. His plan is to burn down Shiganshina with burning houses. With the map of the battlefield, Armin's squad is forced to defeat Bert immediately. Zeke attacks the soldiers facing him with a storm of rocks. Erwin initially responds by hiding, but later, using the horses they protected, he retaliates with a suicide charge that hides Levi and gives him the chance to get to the Beast Titan by using the established row of titans. Eren tries to stop Bert from going to the wall, but he's launched away. The squad tries to attack with Thunder Spears, but Bert's team counters it. Using the established information, Armin creates the plan of Eren pretending he's out of the game, while he reduces the flesh and steam on the Colossal Titan, allowing Eren to surprise attack from behind. For the Armored Titan, the strategy uses the info of the amount of Thunder Spears. 2 spears will blow up the jaw, and 1 spear will be shot in the mouth, killing Reiner. This plan immediately goes wrong when Sasha misses. When Mikasa is about to go for a shot, Hanji shows up to blast the other side of the jaw. In conclusion, the Battle of Shiganshina District uses rapid new information, setups and payoffs, building up and releasing tension, using plot twists, and constantly changing tactics to create this spectacular war. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and help me revolutionize the manga industry by buying my manga and spreading the word. All important links will be in the description.